Top 10 Facts about the Terracotta Army. 1. During a severe drought in 1974, which also affected the outskirts of Xi'an, the ancient capital of China, a group of local peasants tried to drill an artesian well. However, instead of water, the peasants found some clay debris. Later, archaeologists were involved in the excavations. Thus was made one of the greatest discoveries of the XX century. 2. The Terracotta Army, a legendary guard of full-sized clay warriors, horses and chariots. The Terracotta warriors are supposed to defend the interests of the Chinese Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife. They were buried with the emperor in 210 to 209 BC. 3. The Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi, known in China as the Unifying Emperor, is famous for having managed to unite under his rule the warring Chinese kingdoms, uniting them into a powerful empire. Construction of the Great Wall of China began under his reign. 4. Construction of the imperial tomb began in 247 BC, with the participation of 700,000 workers and craftsmen. Construction of the mausoleum lasted 38 years. Together with the clay warriors and jewels, 48 concubines of the emperor were buried alive. 5. Initially, according to ancient Chinese tradition, the emperor wanted to bury 4,000 living warriors with him, but his advisors managed to change the ruler's mind. This cruel act would have inevitably led to revolt and weakened the military might of the empire. Instead, they decided to bury the clay warriors, doubling their number. To be sure. 6. Among the 8,099 terracotta warriors, no two faces are alike, all faces and hairstyles are individual. The faces of the warriors can even be used to identify the nationality of the soldiers of the Chinese Empire. Among the warriors we can see Chinese, Uyghurs, Tibetans, Mongols, and many others. The armor, clothing, and shoes are reproduced with jewel-like precision. 7. Along with the soldiers stand military chariots and harnessed horses. In the early 2000s, archaeologists found statues of officials, musicians, and acrobats. 8. The weight of each soldier is approximately 135 kilograms, height 180 to 190 centimeters. Horses weighing approximately 200 kilograms were made near the mausoleum for easier transportation. 9. Each warrior carried real weapons, spears, shields, bows, crossbows, and swords. However, during the popular rebellion against Heir Shi Huang, son of Qin Shi Huang, who, unlike his great father, proved to be a weak and inept ruler, the rebels ransacked the tomb. 10. The terracotta warriors were all brightly painted in natural colors, and these colors did not fade over the centuries until the warriors were brought to the surface. The fact is that in contact with oxygen, the paints quickly fade.